starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Yo, what's up, guys? Rico Davis here. How's everybody doing today? Got a lot of people on the call today. First off, can everybody hear me all right? Just all right, cool. Well, first off, thanks for being on the today's webinar. It's a lot of exciting stuff for you. This is for a lot of you guys. For what I'm seeing here, many hundreds of you have been waiting for this. You know, you've been waiting for this for a while now, and it's finally here, as Greg mentioned. Basically, most of you guys obviously know Greg already. He doesn't really need an introduction, but I've seen him personally, and I've said this for years now. I've seen him personally, take people with no experience, coming here, to this industry and literally, making substantial amounts of money from training, and just following, his guidance. So, I mean, you guys are in for a treat from that standpoint, because, there's a huge demand for this information, and a lot of times, people just getting started, quote unquote newbies, it can kind of sometimes seem a little overwhelming. But Greg's been working behind the scenes, for a while now to kind of really put something together for you guys, so that if you have zero experience or whatnot, that you too can get to these levels where you're making full-time incomes and substantial incomes strictly online. So with that said, this man does not need any introduction, but I'm introducing him anyway. It's Greg Davis, super affiliate Rockstar, and take it away, Greg.
Hey, thanks a lot, Rico. I appreciate the introduction. Appreciate you. And Rico, we've been working together for several, well, lots of years now, and it's been my pleasure to see Rico grow in his own career and money making endeavors. And he's gone on to like coach other people, and his people that have studied and coached under him. I've seen them make substantial amounts of money as well. So a lot of stuff you said about me can definitely be said about him at this point too. So, well, thank you, Rico. Appreciate it. So who's out there? Hello. Somebody talk to me. Write in the question box. Let me know you're alive. Oh, I see Andy. What's up, Andy? San Diego in the house. Don, how you doing? I see you, Don. I see. Oh, Black Hat MF is back on the scene. Black Hat motherfucker, man. He's always on all my webinars. I tell you, he's back. Oh boy. I see my man Dan. Anton, Anisha, Mark. Thank you, Matt, Mark. All right. All right, well, let's get into it. I've, been asked a lot. I mean, because, when people get exposed to me and they see the type of success that I have, and they kind of get exposed to the type of money that can be made in CPA, the CPA realm of affiliate marketing, the question naturally comes up, well, can you teach me how to do this? Can you teach me how to do this? And when it comes to like family and friends and stuff like that, like I have, like made attempts and they've inevitably failed, and I've, kind of like forayed into, I mean, I'll just be honest. I mean, like my main strength has always been, people that are like intermediate level to advanced level, with their affiliate marketing career, because that, just just where I was strongest as far as like helping them scale, helping them become more profitable, help them find more traffic sources, and all that type of stuff. But I really recognize, the need for some really good training materials for newbies, because there's a lot of people that want to get into this, and and they need the right training, and I've seen so many of them led astray by various people and so-called gurus and coaches or whatever, some to kind of like a pretty tragic degree, and there are a few people, few and far between out there, but for the most part there's not really anybody teaching newbies just step by step, A to Z, how to make money in CPA. And so I've consulted with a lot of people, including Rico, including my new one of my new, well, not new anymore, but Lenny, who's helped train a lot of newbies, and some other people. But really, it's been more of like an introspective, look within myself, because like this business tends to get pretty complicated. There's a lot of different, all kinds of different tools and all different kinds of techniques and different things that come down the pike that you need to be aware of because your competitors are using them. But sometimes you just have to, you got to take it back to the old school. You just got to make it simple. Okay. Stuff is so complex, but sometimes you got to simplify, things. You got to go back to the fundamentals. And so that's kind of what I did. And I would say recently, like over the past couple of months, I've been running a couple of campaigns that are different from the campaigns I normally run. And that's the other problem with me, like teaching my stuff to newbies, because I mean, it's pretty widely well documented that, I make most of my money doing like diet, skin, like stuff with, stuff like that, where these like highly competitive, big money, but really highly competitive niches where, you almost kind of, there's so much competition that you really have to know what you're doing, in order to make some good money. And so that's definitely not where the place where I recommend newbies to start. But that's pretty much all I was doing. So, it was kind of like a catch-22. But anyway, what's happened recently, like over the past few months, is that I promoted some campaigns that have done pretty well as far as profitability, and but and it kind of started to dawn on me that these campaigns are pretty simple. I'm going to show you one of them today, just the whole thing. I mean, it's something literally you can take and duplicate and have running like this evening. I mean, literally. But I was using a certain method of getting traffic. We'll just say call it. We'll just say that. And so I was using a certain method, and so this method basically meant that I was getting a lot of fairly say untargeted clicks. I was untargeted is not the total thing because it was on Facebook, so it was, to a degree, it was targeted, at least as far as like gender and age. But other than that, it was really not really targeted at all. So that was the situation. All right. And so I did several of these campaigns, and all had pretty similar positive results. Facebook didn't like all of them, so a lot of them didn't last. But but needless to say, it kind of showed me. I was like, man, this is actually something. This is actually pretty basic, and this is something that I could boil down and actually teach somebody that they could have it up and running like pretty quickly. So that's kind of how I started going about this, and and so I thought about it some more and looked at some more campaigns and looked at some different some more offers. And so I've come up with a system. Called the Newbie Rockstar system. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it today. And then obviously this is not something that I'm doing volunteer work. This is something that is cost money. This is going to be an offer for you to partake and be a part of this Newbie Rockstar system training. So you will have that opportunity. Basically throughout this, I'm going to go through kind of like the example that I was just telling you about, and and then kind of circle back and like, look, this is basically what I'm going to teach you how to do, in this training, and then you can see if it's something that you want to get into or not. So I mean, it's pretty basic. So anyways, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Now, this one, I'm not really going to use the PowerPoint for the whole thing because I want to show you some real stuff. I know some people get upset with me. Somebody wrote me one time like, I'd rather you use the PowerPoint. It's more organized, blah, 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 or whatever. So, but I thought it'd be more productive if I actually showed you, some real stuff. So if that's okay with you, I'm going to exit this PowerPoint and we will return to it. So right now, hoping honey porno. Oops. Okay, good. Got that. Man, you never know. All right. So yeah. So I actually did take some notes though, so I'm not totally unprepared here. All right. So let's boil it down to the basics, the fundamentals. As far as making this affiliate cash, this is what it really boils down to. And you know, as complicated as it may get, it all boils down to this. So you gotta keep this in mind. So fundamentals is, look, this I originally heard from my mentor Lloyd Irvin, who heard it from one of his mentors, which is Ken McCarthy. But traffic plus conversion equals cash, and that is the whole equation. Okay, traffic plus conversion equals cash. All right. So now when you break this down into affiliate marketing terms, then you're going to say traffic source. So traffic source could be Facebook, it could be Google, it could be a banner ad network, it could be wherever you're buying traffic. That's a traffic source plus the offer. Okay, so the offer is a offer that you get from the affiliate network or from a CPA network. Okay, so the traffic source plus the offer equals cash. That's basically how that's translated um, into affiliate speak. And if you want to do it the right way, or I shouldn't say the right way, but for the most part, you'll make more money if you. Actually, I shouldn't say most part. You will always make more money if you control this page. If you have your own landing page, okay, so the traffic goes to your, we'll call it lander or landing page. They go to your page first, then they go to the offer, then you get to the cash. Okay, this is what most advanced affiliates do. Okay, they have their own landing page, and this could be a page that holds this whole job is to get you to click through to the offer, or it could be a squeeze page where they are actually getting an email address from the person who visits the page. And the squeeze page is obviously a good option because you're building a list, which we'll get into and talk about a little later. Um, so this is pretty much as complicated as it gets. Okay, traffic source. Okay, we sign up for somewhere we can buy traffic from. A landing page. If we don't know how to make it ourselves, we can easily get them made, easily and cheaply get them made. Offer. Offer is just something that we get from the affiliate network or CPA network that we are signed up with. And I will teach you in this system. We will teach you like how to get accepted by all the CPA networks that you want to. Okay, the whole. It's not really rocket science or whatever, but there are certain things that if you say or do that they're not going to accept you. And then there's so as long as you know what they're looking for or whatever, then well, hell, it's not even nothing to sell. I'll actually tell you that in this presentation sometime. Fuck it, I'm not gonna make you buy something for that. It's not the big deal. So just remind me because I want to get to this stuff first. All right, so this is it. I mean, this is as complicated as it gets, man. All right, we're gonna keep things basic. All right, and look, if you are a newbie right now, listen to this. I'm not expecting you to understand all of this because we're gonna break everything down as far as the terminology, as far as everything, from except from zero, from A to Z. All right, so but these are basic terms, traffic source, the landing page, and the offer. All right. Put those together in the right way, and then you make cash. All right. And hopefully you make more cash than you spend. Then that's good. All right. So um so here, so you guys want to see a real campaign? Let me see who's awake over here. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I thought I had my y'all don't see it? I thought I had turned my y'all can you see my screen? Oh, okay. Somebody said they didn't see it. Oh, okay. Somebody check your screen, shawty. Okay, tripping. All right, cool. All right, so let me show you this thing, man. And yeah, I'll just show you. We can make it happen. And then what I'm gonna do, like, I'm gonna show you, like, kind of like once I show you how I actually did the campaign, I'm gonna like rewind it and show you how you could do it as a newbie. The exact same thing. All right, so like first I was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna like kind of start to where I'm gonna tell newbies to start and then walk my way through. But I was like, for real, that really wouldn't be real. That would kind of be made up because I started here and then whatever got to the point. So I'm just gonna kind of start to where I am. So again, newbies, you might not understand everything. Don't worry, you will. And then I'm gonna kind of backtrack on like now that I know what I know, like how I could teach a newbie how to do the same thing and make money. All right, so here's what we got here. let's see. I'm going to show you. Okay, this is the offer. This is the offer. All right. This offer is called Venus Factor, and it is a it is actually its own ClickBank, and it's a info product for weight loss. So it basically sells a. It's not a like supplement or anything like that. It's actually an info product, teaching you some secrets to losing weight. And it's aimed at women. It's specifically aimed at women. Now, this offer is on ClickBank. I also have it on my network, which I'll as people sign up for the training, I'm gonna give them accounts into my private network, so they won't have to worry about getting other getting other networks, and also they have better payment terms, because if you get it through ClickBank, which is fine, well, you basically have to wait 3 weeks to get your first check, and then everything's gonna be like 2 weeks off. Whereas we pay weekly, so you know better terms for you. But anyway, this is this is a VSL, it's a video sales letter. Okay, there's the offer, and I tested this against a whole bunch of other offers on ClickBank, and this converted the best. And then after the fact, I heard that like this offer was just the shit. Like everybody was crushing it, and so but that's what we got here. So that's the offer. So was a traffic source. Now in this case, my traffic source was Facebook. Okay. So my traffic source was Facebook. Now, as a newbie, I wouldn't recommend you start exactly there. But but you'll kind of see how how I build a campaign, and how you can easily do it without on another traffic source besides Facebook. All right. But anyway, so this is a video sales letter. So you can send traffic directly to this, and it will convert. When I first started, I direct linked it because I wanted to make sure it worked, and I wanted to do a landing page specific to the offer, that worked the best. So I split tested a bunch of them, direct linked this one, and so then I made landing pages for this. So let me ask you this: what type of landing page do you think I made for this? What do you guys think? What kind of landing page do you think I made? Squeeze page? No. Advertorial? No. Opt-in? No. Although I probably should have. Short sale letter? No. Nope. None. You want to see a landing page? See a landing page? Well, first of all, I was testing some stuff, but here's the landing page. This is the lander that was off of Facebook. So I had a headline, I had basically a banner, and then I had this button, watch the video, and it has some stuff under here. That's my landing page. What do you guys think about it? Ugly, right? Ugly. But it worked. We made. I will show you the numbers in a second. Stupid ROI after. So this is like I'm gonna just invent this new page. This is like ugly shitty lander number one. But it works because I've done it for other things. I've done it for other niches. Okay, and this formula works. So specifically for VSLs, video sales letter. I have never even taught this before. This is like y'all getting some like man, I haven't even taught this but in front of people before, except for I did my mastermind. So I did show them all the stuff, but I'm not going to show you as much as I did them. I'm not going to show you my ads, all right? But I'll show you this page. But here's the formula: shocking weight loss video. I mean, this is your headline, whatever it is, and test having a link to the video in your headline because all you want them to click through. But basically, this just gives them something like. Again, a landing page is kind of like holding hands before the kiss. All right, you can send them directly to the video, start watching the video, and they will convert that way. But sometimes it's better if you get them warmed up just a little bit. All right, just a little bit. All right, so this page just gets warmed up just a little bit because keep in mind, if somebody is not willing to click on here to watch the video, they're probably not willing to watch the video. All right, so you're gonna give them an extra thing to do, but it just makes them more qualified. All right, just how it works. So here's the formula: headline, test link, banner. Okay, banner, and you probably want to have like a play button, like on the banner. And then some type of thing, watch the video or another link under here. Now you got to test this thing because on another campaign I did, not having anything under here won. All right, in this particular one, that watch the video, did better. But this is like as crazy as you can get now, and I'll tell you even how how easy this thing is. Like this actually wasn't even a banner. You know what I did? You know how I got this, and I do this with VSLs all the time that works. All I did was go to the video, start playing the video. Oh. All right. Whoa, that was loud in my ear. So basically, I just take a screenshot of the video. So it's something that they're going to see anyway. And obviously, I waited a little to more in the video. But so this screenshot was in the thing, and I caught this text, breakthrough tip, drop 3 just sizes inside of a week. So my traffic went from like, because the ad was pretty blind. The ad was pretty blind. It really didn't say a whole lot about what the video was about. So they hit this, like bam, bam, shake. Then they see weight loss video, losing 3 just sizes. They're like, oh yeah, let me watch it, because it went to women, and like, probably like 9 out of 10 women, want to lose weight. Just even skinny ones. So that's the formula. Now I did test obviously different things, and you might see some of the things I could test. Now, I tested other banners. Now this was a banner that I got from the Venus Factor, from their affiliate program. This is one of their banners. So there's other thing you do is just take their banners and put it here, a headline and a banner, as a landing page for them to click through to a video sales letter. So I think that might be the only thing I was testing there. Yeah, just those two. But I tested a bunch of them. But the key too is like, the video went viral, okay? And I had viral in my ads. And for that reason, like, it's just it's an ad that gets high click throughs. People are interested in stuff that went viral, right? But that's the landing page, okay? That's the landing page. So we go back to our formula here. Traffic source, which was Facebook. Lander, which I just showed you, which was extremely simple. And then the offer, which I showed you. So that was it. And that equaled cash. And I'll show you exactly how much cash equaled right here. Now, one really important thing, one of the most important things as far as making money with affiliate marketing is tracking. All right. You have to learn how to track. All right. So if you're going to learn from the jump, you need to learn traffic from the jump. Okay. And there's no two ways about it. You have to track, or else you won't be successful. And so I use CPV Lab. All right. And CPV Lab, and a lot of people do. Basically the main tools of CPV Lab, you have iMobi Tracks, and you have I guess Tracking 202 or Prosper 202. So the only one I've used iMobi Tracks, but now that CPV Lab has mobile, I'm just using CPV Lab. I like CPV Lab the best of all of them. And so, so you have to have that, okay? So that's like one tool, matter of fact, that I would just put that you need to have here. Here we're going to put tools. You need CPV Labs. And the beauty of it is that as you're learning CPV Labs, you're also learning really like how to do the campaigns, because you kind of like have to know one to know the other. So, so let's look at this campaign. I think it's this one. All right, so this is how the stats look in CPV Lab. All right, so and these right here, the keyword. This is how I'm tracking the various ads. Okay, so these are all different ads. So let's add 2, add 2D, add 4, and so basically that's an ad that's in a Facebook campaign. All right, so I have a so each one of these equates to a Facebook ad. All right, so so yeah, so this is it. This is over. Well, it actually was only maybe like probably like maybe a month, I would say. No, it wasn't even a month because I didn't keep this account that long. Probably was maybe 3 weeks, 2 3 weeks, at the most. But anyway, if we sort by views here, we can sort by uh sort by EPV, which is basically EPC earnings per click. All right, so some of these, like this, kind of like doesn't count because it's only one conversion, and you can't really put that much credence in one conversion. So now you're looking at ad 4 got 85 conversions, so that's pretty solid. And so our cost per acquisition was 747. Cost per click was 6 cents a click. I'm sorry. Actually, cost per click was 3 cents a click because I was doing some crazy ads. So I was getting some, which was why I was saying like that. The traffic was kind of untargeted because it wasn't really focused on weight loss. But that got me 3 cent clicks, which got nice profitability. So where are we at? So yeah. So anyway, so this is that, and I think we were making yeah, we got 45. Actually, yeah, 45 is like a little high because that was not taking into account the refunds and chargebacks or whatever like that. But still, um, we got pretty good profit margin here. Um, yeah, so basically overall spent 3,000 and made 13,000, which got like a $10,000 profit, for a couple of weeks now. Obviously, not 50K a day. But if you're just starting out, I mean, this is something that really a newbie could do, because especially if you're using another traffic source that won't ban you, because I think this account got banned like after a couple of weeks. So, but this is very doable. I mean, the key to this happening is a combination of being able to get cheap traffic, as well as the fact that it converted pretty well. You know, um, so and there's and I'll show you exactly how to write ads that get you the cheap traffic. I'm not promising that you can get penny clicks. I mean, you can, but definitely 3 4 5 cent clicks. Absolutely, all day. So so that's one thing. So this is actually that campaign. I mean, so that's how it worked. It worked pretty well. And I actually have run subsequent campaigns after this one. This one got banned. And as it turns out, I don't run that offer on Facebook, because I was even talking to the owner of the offer, and whatever, Facebook doesn't like the offer for whatever reason. But I do know that the owner of the offer is in direct communication with Facebook right now, and so they're working it out so that they can make it compliant to whatever. But I think the reason that my that particular account got banned was because I was running some other aggressive ads, so it wasn't all about that Venus Factor thing. But anyway, so I would caution you probably not to run it on Facebook, but there's another place that you can run it, which I am going to reveal to you here in a second. Oh, so all right, so check this out. So this is the landing page that I was using, but I actually did some more ads. I got like super aggressive. I mean, like I don't know if you I don't look. I'm not like, man, I should put like a disclaimer on this webinar. Like, I'm not saying do this stuff. I mean, because I'll be going hard, So I'm gonna show you something that's like just some super ninja stuff. I don't know if y'all ready. Let me see if y'all scared. Let me see here. Y'all want to see some gutter hardcore gangster stuff? Okay, all right, okay, all right. Got some participation. All right. Let's check this out. All right. So, like I was saying, I've promoted some. I mean, video sales letters work people, and you can get traffic to them, and they can make a lot of money just like other stuff. Now, I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you and say like this diet info product was better than Garcinia or anything like that. I mean, no, I'll still at least make more money on the diet, on the supplement stuff with advertorials and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's gonna make you money like that, but it's not, but it's very profitable, and especially if you can get it to run in places where you can't get um the Garcinia stuff to run, then it's a really good option for you. Um, I think that this is easier to get going than the Garcinia as far as if you're a newbie, because the Garcinia stuff, advertorial and stuff, it's a lot of moving parts, and the thing that we're trying to do is trying to like minimize the moving parts, because the more moving parts, the harder it is for somebody that's new. So anyway, so I'm gonna show you this trick I had real quick. So anyway, so I'm pumping video sales letters, and so my ad just saying videos going viral, and so like I kind of was like sometimes you get ads disapproved, and Facebook is like I didn't know if they were thinking like they were saying like you're making claims that can't be. I don't know what it was, but something gave me the idea that maybe they were talking about the actual ad when I said that the video went viral. So I did this, and it actually worked pretty well. I can't even show you this other account, but look, I did this. So same thing, headline. But this, what I did was I found a video, because my ad was talking about belly fat. So I found a video on YouTube. And really, even if you can't, I mean, actually, this is actually just I didn't doctor this in any kind of way, but if you really would be nasty, you could, make title whatever you want. But anyway, but I just did a screenshot of this YouTube video showing that she had 10 million views. Watch the video, and bam, goes to the VSL. So I thought that was pretty slick, and it actually converted pretty well. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Yes, I know. I'm an animal. So anyway, all right. So that's that. So that was a campaign, and it made really good money. I mean, we did a bunch of those. Um, we had lots of accounts going, and I know we did over 100 grand in a month, which, again, it's not huge, but I know that if we could have like the steady, if it was for the Facebook stuff, I'm trying to figure out, how to keep these Facebook accounts with this particular thing. I mean, now we kind of know that they just don't like the offer, whatever. But if we could have kept the accounts going, I mean, we definitely, hit some serious numbers with this. I mean, similar to supplements and stuff, 500,000, million a month, stuff like that. So, but anyway, so let's get back to our thing here. All right, so now all those landing pages and this lovely, lovely things that you saw here, this and this, like I made that stuff myself, okay? And I am not a graphic artist by any stretch of the imagination. I don't use Photoshop that well by any stretch of the imagination, but I know how to do basic stuff. So for this one, so basically, I mean, because Lloyd, he always says like, stuff has to be done. So either you're gonna do it yourself, or you're gonna pay somebody else to do it. All right. And like I have like, graphic designers and artists on my team that can do stuff like that, but I just had a certain vision, and it's not hard to do. I mean, I took a screenshot of the video, and then I found this red YouTube button on Google Images, and I just, put the button on top of the video, and that was that. And that's the image. I mean, that's as simple as that. And for this one, same thing. I just, because the actual YouTube video thing wasn't like big red like that, because the whole thing you want to click play. So but I just did a screenshot. I used Snagit to get this, and you could actually do the whole thing on Snagit, but actually, I'm thinking about, I think I didn't even use Photoshop for this. I just used Snagit. You just basically snag it, and let me see. Do I have Snagit open? I'll show you how Snagit is. It works real quick. All right. So I just saw the video. You do like snag it, and then you can just like snag whatever part of it you want, and then it goes back to your stuff. And then I had like a picture of the button. I could just paste the picture of the button on there, and that was that. So, anyways, basic. It's easy, you know. And here's the thing. I mean, like you have people, like regular people, you know, like they will go to classes. They will take classes to try to make more money. They'll go to classes. They'll, you know, online, or they go to, you know, classes in person. Like that's just what people do. You know, sometimes that's what you have to do. Sometimes you got to put yourself in class. You know, I see a lot of people that talk about they want to make all this money online, but they're not willing to put in the work and the time. All right. I mean, even myself. I mean, like, yeah, it took me a little bit of time to learn, you know, enough Photoshop to make banners myself. But now that I can do it, you know, I've really profited from that a great deal because, again, yeah, I'm in love with outsourcing just like everybody else, and I have people that would do anything that I could imagine. But it's nothing like being able to do it on the fly or having an idea for something and just doing it. I mean, by the time I can describe it to somebody, I can do it, you know, because the stuff is pretty easy. So take the time, you know, there's all kinds of videos on YouTube and all kinds of tutorials, you know, learn Photoshop, you know, learn HTML. I mean, even if you have a team, I mean, it's just sometimes some basic stuff that you need to do. All right. So I would highly encourage you to just basic HTML. You can just upload a page. If you need to make a quick, you know, edit to a page or something like that. And really the main thing that you're going to need access to do all this stuff for is for split testing. Because you should be split testing headlines, should be split testing a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're using stuff like, you know, landing page genius, so like that, like it's way easier if you can just do it yourself and write the headlines and do all that stuff yourself. So you know, I'm encouraging newbies to learn these basic skills. Really, it's only two of them. It's like I would say HTML, Snagit is really not even hardly anything to learn. But Photoshop. I mean, I think eventually, you know, you're going to want to get to the point where you're. I mean, you need it as far as like making, you know, Facebook ads, as far as images, Facebook ads, as far as banners in general. You know, like I said, I do it. I learned enough just to learn enough to be dangerous. I never took any classes and stuff. I just kind of like was trial and error with mine and a couple videos on YouTube. But you know, but it's really changed my banner game up. And now that I can just make my own banners, especially on the fly, you know, I made a lot more money because I can split test so much more. So that's kind of like, you know, some basic skills. As far as tools, definitely CBB Labs. And what else? That's really it. I mean, that's really it. I would be quickly though trying to learn landing page genius. I would really be trying to get into that because that's gonna you know, tie right into CBB Labs. And you know, I'm not saying it's like the first thing. I would say this is later. I'll call this later. So landing page genius, but definitely CBB Lab. I mean, because you have to be able to track. Now, I realize that, you know, there's going to be some people balling on a budget, um, and you know, may not have enough money to get, you know, all the tools and everything. So you know, you can still track, and actually, you can use Split Test Rockstar, which is what I give out for free to people. And so in our newbie Rockstar training, I'm going to show you exactly how to track, you know, using that. All right, so using split test Rockstar free. As a matter of fact, I've already done it. There's some videos probably floating around somewhere, um, where I've already explained split test Rockstar. But you know, but either way, you can definitely use that. I mean, it's not nearly as efficient or fast or elegant as, you know, something like CBB Lab. But you know, hey, if you don't have the money, you know, I understand you got to do what you got to do. So as part of the training, you know, we will definitely let you know how to track with Split Test Rockstar. So, all right. So that's pretty much. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. Um, any questions so far? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Uh, let's see. Let's see. What is CPV Lab? CPV Lab is a tracking software. Okay. When you're doing campaigns, you need to track them. All right. So just like I did this, and this is CPV Lab right here. Um, this is another campaign, but see, this is how I track, um, so that I know, what's making money, what's not making money, stuff like that. So that's CPV Lab is a tool for tracking. Um, with CPV Lab hosting, I think most people recommend Beyond Hosting. I mean, I have my own like custom hosting um, that I get from my programmer. Here, let me open this up here. What traffic sources do you use other than Facebook? I'm about to talk about that in a moment. The worst thing in all paid traffic, losing an account and not being able to create new ones. Yeah, that sucks. Well, you can always create new ones though. What is your opinion of visual website optimizer? You can change stuff on the fly without skills. Is it good for newbies? I mean, I wouldn't say it's good for newbies. I mean, I like visual website optimizer. But I prefer landing page genius. CB Lab less complicated than Prosper. I never used Prosper, so I couldn't tell you. How do you get accepted in CPU networks? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell you in a second. Uh, I have a blind neighbor who's watching, and she wants to know if she can learn. Oh man, that's a good question. But she can definitely hear everything as far as seeing it. I mean, I don't know how she does a computer. I need to learn more about, how blind people access the internet, and if there's something that I can do to make my materials, available to blind people, then absolutely. I don't know. So if you can maybe, Crystal, see if there's something that see if there's something out there that I can do or that people are doing for blind people, I'd appreciate it. Oh, as part of the training, will you show us how to, number one, set up proper budget to make at least $100 a day, and number two, product or niche selection? Yes, 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 yes. Landing page Genius Come CV Lab. No, it's extra, but it's an add-on. Hosting GoDaddy. No, I wouldn't recommend GoDaddy for anything. I'd stay far from them. Let's see here. Oh, JAWS, job access with speech. JAWS, okay. Is it easy with the adult industry? No, I wouldn't say it's easy. A lot of competition. How much do I need to have saved as an investment to make $150 per day? All right, we're going to talk about that in a second. Okay, all right. So I'm kind of getting an idea questions here. So look, so I'm not going to get into like specific stuff as far as like how to get new, Facebook accounts and stuff like that. That's like topic for another day. I mostly want to be talking to the newbies and letting them know, how they can make some money. So close that. And one second. I got to cut this off for a second. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I feel like showing my beautiful mug today. Okay, so let's talk about the CPA network thing real quick. I know a lot of people sometimes have problems getting into CPA networks, and here's the thing. Um, the CPA network, as it pertains to new affiliates, they have two issues. The first issue is fraud. Okay, fraud steals a lot of money from CPA networks, and it's a really big concern. So, when new people sign up for CPA network accounts, they want to make sure that you're not a fraudster. All right. So, this is part of the reason why they insist on talking to people on the phone because, most fraudsters are probably not going to want to talk on the phone. And, you're talking to somebody on the phone, they can at least kind of get a clue of if the person's for real or not. So um you know so so knowing that, you definitely have to have that conversation with them, so make it easy for them to reach you, or if you can, call them. But the number one thing that they want to prevent is fraud in their network. The number two thing that they want to prevent are newbies that are going to waste their affiliate manager's time. All right, because every affiliate is assigned an affiliate manager, but if they let in a whole bunch of affiliates, especially affiliates that aren't going to be running any traffic or producing any revenue, then then they rather not do that because it's going to be wasting the affiliate manager's time. So your job is to um, talk to them and let them know that you're not a fraudster. You have a real address. You have a phone number. You're not some bot from China. All right. And number two, you have to let them know that you're not new. Okay. So if you're a newbie, then you can't let them know that you're a newbie. All right. That's like because you're not going to get accepted. All right. So now, if you are a newbie, that presents certain challenges because they're going to be talking to you, asking you questions. So, you need to have a few things, um, like maybe like written down that you're going to say to them. So, for example, like you might want to say, look, I'm buying traffic, or I get a certain number of clicks per day. I mean, like, or like here, put it this way, like a lot of times, not a lot of times, most of the time, almost all the time, they're going to ask for your website. Okay, so they're going to want a website because the kind of like original model is that you have a website, you put a banner on your website, and then that's how you promote the offers. All right, so you're going to have to show them a website. So the best thing is to have some type of corporate website that you can easily get built, for like under $100. Just talking about like your company name, you know. And that's the other thing. Like, have a company name. Get an LLC. I mean, you got to look at it like this. Like this is a business. Okay. Like a lot of people, look at this whole affiliate thing like it's just some kind of like fly by night hobby type of thing. I mean, if you want to make big business type of money, you have to treat it like a business. So get an LLC. Get a corporate website, and even if you don't have a corporate website, just get like whatever type of offer it is. Like, get a landing page. Even if you have to swipe it from somebody else, like get a landing page. And so that you can show them, like this is where traffic's going to come from. So, and the other thing, here's a secret, is that find something about that network that they're weak in, okay, that they don't have, or that they're not strong in. And you're only going to do this by, researching the networks and, and comparing them, this and that. But, either something that that they're not strong in, or something that you think that they're not strong in. Ask them about some type of specific offers. You might say, do you guys have any, law offers, any like, lawsuit type, offers, whatever the type of offer is. And then like kind of like a whole thing is like, if you can, try to put them on the defensive, you know, try to ask them about their network, try to put them on the defense, try to ask them about what they're going to do for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask those questions. But But the main thing that they're going to see your site, they're going to see what kind of traffic you have, and if you have like zero traffic, just tell them how much traffic you will have. Yeah, we're going to be doing 5,000, 10,000 clicks a day. Have specific numbers. Know the traffic sources that you're going to be running on. Yes, Facebook, and or social. Social pretty much equals Facebook, or say display. And display can mean like media buys. They might say search, or what else? Or email. So just know that the various traffic sources. I mean, just don't. The worst thing you want to say is, oh, I'm new, so could you really help me kind of get going, whatever. Never, you're rejected. You're not going to get in. All right. So number one, let them know you're not a fraudster. Number two, let them know you're not a newbie. All right. So if you are a newbie, then you got to fake it till you make it. All right. Make sense? All right. Cool. All right. So let's talk about traffic sources. All right. So basically, I thought a lot about this because traditionally, um, I for a while I always said like I like starting with CPV, which is basically pop up ads, and just because there's just a few moving parts. There's a few moving parts, or the fewest moving parts. All right, and I like Facebook because I mean it's really scalable. So even as a newbie, eventually you want to scale and make some serious money. So that potential is there, and it's not super technically difficult. I mean, like anybody can do a Facebook ad. I mean, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you can manipulate and do as you get more advanced, but it's pretty simple, You get a picture and you write some text and there. Um, so you have that, and then and then I was like, I've used well, it's Ad Sonar. Now it's like I think it's advertising.com, sponsored links or listings or something like that. But basically, it would say, let's just say Ad Sonar, where basically it's a media buys where you can put your put your ads on various websites around the web, like from like NBC.com and ESPN.com, like all like the major sites. You can actually put these little ads on them, and really all it is, it's even simpler than Facebook, really, because there's not any demographics you have to choose. You can just choose, you can choose this, your location, your geolocation. You can choose ages, but it's really pretty straightforward. You just pick which placement, which site. So for instance, you have some type of sports related offer, you want to run on ESPN, then you can just do that. So and I've used it for a long time, but then I kind of thought about it. Like it was kind of like that whole, just trying to like just kind of think back as far as how a newbie could relate to this, and I just kind of thought about it. I was like, you know what, this really is not that complex. It's not that complex at all. So, and again, like Facebook isn't as complex either. Although Facebook, just especially when it comes to affiliates, Facebook has some pitfalls because like they'll ban you. Now there are lots of niches, even in affiliate marketing in Facebook, that you can use and won't have a problem. I mean, like, um, like everybody's caught up in like, diet stuff or skin or, dating and stuff like that. But there's lots of other niches that I'm going to be teaching you guys in the training. Lots of niches that you can, get into that Facebook doesn't have a problem with. All right. So here's the traffic source I'm going to teach in this order. I'm going to teach, we're going to start with traffic veins. And then we're going to talk about Ad Sonar, and then we're going to go to Facebook. And the Ad Sonar and Facebook, they might kind of be interchangeable. We might kind of hit, or it depends. We'll see. But let's start with traffic vans. Traffic vans is PPV. PPV stands for pay per view. Okay, and basically what it is you go to a certain site and it's a pop up ad, and then you have your ad there. Okay, so now I have not done this. I probably will do this, but I actually will do this. I was waiting for traffic mans to approve this stuff, but remember my landing pages over here. Don't you think you can modify this and then make a good pop up? Mm-hmm. Especially if you throw some sound on it, because you put some sound on it, then that really really helps get the attention when we do pop up. So you can use these exact same things as a pop up ad, and click on here, and then it'll open up into a full page for the video sales letter, and I think you might have a winner there. So something you can go and try. But that's why I like Traffic Vance, because now remember I was saying like I kind of like I was going to go backwards, but I mean, but say if I started a Traffic Vance and I just made like a simple little pop up lander, and then if that worked, then I could probably use that same page on Facebook, all right, or on AdSonar. Okay, so in this case I'm going backwards because this page actually worked on Facebook already, but do you see my point? Like you can start with PPV. And there's no ad. There's no ad. There's all it is this page, and then goes to the offer. That's it. All right. So then we can take that same landing page and maybe whatever copy here, and we can make an ad. All right. So so that's that. So we got Ad Sonar and Facebook. And Ad Sonar, all it is a text ad, and they have an optional, image. You can have an image there. They have various sizes. You can have an image. There's basically a text ad, and the same thing with Facebook. Facebook has a text ad, but it always has an image. So again, no ad, no image, just a landing page for traffic ads. Ad Sonar, you need an ad, you need a text, you need an image, you need the landing page. Same to the Facebook. You need the text, you need the image. Okay, so kind of see how they build on each other. I mean, so these are the three traffic sources that I want to focus on. Obviously, there's tons more. And as far as PPV, I mean, the issue with Traffic Vance is that, you have to be referred, which is fine. I can give whoever needs them a referral, but it's a minimum $1,000 deposit. Okay, and I know that's problem for some people, but that unless I come across another PPV traffic source that that works well, the only thing I'm going to teach is Traffic Vance, because none of the other ones are really trustworthy. I mean, I was using Lead Impact for a while, but Lead Impact has had a lot of issues with quality. So the main consistent one has been Traffic Vance. So again, this is one of those things where this is a business, and a business takes capital. So that's why I recommend people have at least $5,000-$10,000 to start, because just Traffic Vance is going to need 1,000 just to start there. All right, so that's where we're gonna start. And again, look, there's other CPV networks. All right, what you can test, what you can do is lower deposit. All I'm saying is that as far as I know, Traffic Vance has the highest quality traffic, so that's where I'm going to focus. But that is that. Now the other option is to, if I mean it will be messy, but but if people wanted to get together and fund it, maybe like 4 people or something like that, that might work. So we're going to talk about Traffic Vance. We're going to talk about Ad Sonar. We're going to talk about Facebook, and we're going to do campaigns on each of these. All right. And I would say, like, I'm not going to focus a whole lot on Traffic Vance, because these are where most of the action is going to be. Having a text ad and an image, that's where you're really going to get your scalability and stuff. But like I said, for a raw beginner, this is a good place to start, because all we have is a page and an offer. There's no, or even if you want a direct link, all you have is the offer. You can just pop the offer, and so it's easy. It's a lot easier than having to write an ad and having to find an image. So So we're not going to spend a ton of time. It's not going to be a PPV course, but it's definitely the first traffic source that we're going to be teaching. And even if you don't do any traffic advance campaigns, at least you can see how it works. You can see the thought process, and you can see like, okay, this is where we begin, and this is how I take it to the next level. So that is that's the traffic source. That's the traffic sources that we're going to be teaching in the Newbie Rockstar training program. Traffic advance ads on our Facebook, and nothing's written in stone. I mean, like, if I find out about something else that's suitable. Oh, actually, there's also going to be pop unders. Oops. Yeah, I forgot about that. We're going to do some pop unders. I have had some people on my team. We've had some good success using pop unders. I'm not going to name the name of the network, but again, it's all it is a page. It's a page. It's just no ad, nothing like that. It's just a page that loads under the page that triggers it, and we've been having really good results for that as well. And it's really easy. So we're going to talk about that as well for sure, and that's on Facebook. So these two definitely where a lot of action is going to be. And and it's good because like so many people on Facebook hard, and it's kind of for good reason. I mean, because you can get really good traffic, you can get it cheap. But there are certain things that they don't like. Like Facebook doesn't like this Venus thing, but at Sonar, they don't care. They love it. So it gives you some place to run a lot of stuff that is not easy to run on Facebook, or Facebook, will ban you for. So, all right, I got a bunch of questions here. Let me see if I can see what we can answer here. Here I gotta go off of here 1 second. Let's see. What website do you use for demographic research? Quantcast can't do. Does not work anymore. Yeah, Quantcast changed their stuff up, and it's not as good. So yeah, I mostly use Alexa now. Alexa has some decent stuff. So yeah, I like Alexa. Okay, let's see here. What else we got? Got a ton of questions here. Greg, will you be doing any mobile? That is an excellent question. And the answer is yes. But basically, we're going to have this is like part one. Okay, so this is the web newbie training, and then we'll have another part sometime in the future with mobile, because the mobile thing just didn't come together like I wanted it to. So I just decided, I was like, instead of just making everybody wait, you know I'll just teach the stuff that I do mostly. I mean, because only mobile stuff really do is adult. And I didn't really want to teach that. I mean, I wanted to just to be more of a wide open thing for everybody. So, and I know that that offends some people. So I just decided to just do some, teach some stuff that I'm doing, just on a newbie level. And it's not just me. I have Rico's going to be helping me out with some stuff. And I have, like I said, my new guy Lenny. Lenny's going to be helping out a lot. And the other beauty of it is that you know we just want to remove a lot of the burdens and situations. I mean, the obstacles that are in the way of a lot of newbies. So, so we have people in the Philippines. I have web designers. I have people that for this group of training for these students, they can take care of all that stuff for you as far as like landing pages, as far as just the general basic stuff that you need that you would have to get outsourcing for. We can handle that stuff for you. What do you think of media buys? Yes, I love media buys. We're going to be teaching that. Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish is good. I like Plenty of Fish. I just don't know if I'm going to be teaching it in this particular training. Because, you can only teach, you're talking a newbie training here, so I can't teach every traffic source. Media traffic. I haven't run on media traffic in a long time, but last time I did, the traffic was very slow. There's no volume. Do I have to sign up these traffic networks as a publisher or advertiser? You sign up as a publisher. Would you advise sending traffic to a capture page to capture the lead, or just one-click landing page before they say the offer for CPA offer? You have to test both. I mean, obviously, it's better, if you can do the capture page and you can get the capture the lead, get the email. It's just sometimes it's not always profitable. Sometimes it's hard to make that profitable. So, so in a lot of cases, you just have a landing page that they just click through. All right. So, but if you got something you got to test, but if you can do it properly, make it happen properly, then absolutely, capture information. What hosting do you recommend for newbies that won't break the bank? I like Liquid Web. They're good. I got a server over there. Ads on redirects to advertising.com. Yeah, it is advertising.com now. It's like advertising.com sponsored listings or something. Will there be a done for you option available? Oh man, excellent question. Yeah, actually, there will be a done for you option available. Once you order, you may or may not see a little upsell video, and yes, there will be a done for you option. Can you please show creators for Facebook? I always get banned. Not on this webinar, buddy. I've shown enough. All right, so that's good there. That's good there. All right, so turn this thing back on. All right. So let's talk about the system. Let's talk about the details. Talk about what we got going here. But first of all, did you guys like that campaign that I showed you? Is anybody gonna make money with that? Y'all like that? I'm showing you the money. I'm showing you the money. So when you see the replay, get the replay. Look at it again. You can look at the pages, make one very similar. I gave it to you, and you saw, the kind of ROI that I got. So, all right. So anyway, so let's do the slideshow here. All right. So it's about this the newbie Rockstar system. All right. Here's my goal. Here's what we're going to teach you. We're going to teach you the easiest way to make money online. All right. The best traffic sources to start with, which I already talked about. How to get the best, most profitable offers. I mean, it really, really, really boils down to offers a lot. I mean, once you pick the traffic source that you're going to be on, I mean, it's all about the offer. It really is. I mean, the offer has to convert. So we're going to talk about, how to find these offers, that convert. Like, how did I find Venus? How did I find some of these other video sales? How did I find, all the offers that I've blown up? So we're going to talk about that. How to get into profit fast. I mean, that's one of the key things. Because obviously nobody wants to go and be losing money forever. So let's talk about. We're going to teach you how to get into profit fast. It's going to be a foundation for more advanced traffic training. Okay, obviously this is just the beginning. This is for newbies to get them up to the point where you're making at least $100 a day profit. All right, but you want to. The key is that you want to learn the right way from the best in the business. Okay, so and it's not just me, my team. We're the best at what we do, and so we want to teach you, the right way from the jump. So after this training, you're gonna have a plan of attack, exact plan of attack. Okay, you're gonna know where to focus. You're gonna see workable business models. I'm actually gonna show the way that, I like to teach. I'm gonna show you real campaigns, real money, real everything. All right, so you can actually see. So you're gonna see workable business models. And you're gonna see campaigns that you can, that you can, use, emulate, or whatever. But after the training, you're gonna be able to make $100 per day profit with your affiliate campaigns. All right. So that's my goal for you. At the end of this training, that you can be able to build a campaign to make $100 a day. And you're gonna be able to make money immediately, only if you implement. All right. Just like there's people that do have enough know-how to profit from what I just showed, and some of them will implement immediately, and some of them will not. And that's the same thing with you. If you implement immediately, you're gonna make money. Now, I've coached a lot of people, and like these are some of the newbies that I've coached in the past. David Allison was a newbie back in 2009, and we did over $1.1 million in 60 days. I was another one of my newbie clients. I didn't even know he was a newbie at the time, but Kevin Alexander, he's done up to I think his best week was like 90 grand. So he's gone on to actually make millions. And Josh, he was relatively new, and we did 700K in 1 month. So let's talk about what the program is. So it's going to be a newbie rockstar masterclass. All right, 5 weeks. All right, 5 weeks, one session per week, and the session is going to be long. It's going to be 2, maybe even 3 hours. So 5 weeks, and it's going to be recorded. People have different schedules and stuff. People might not be able to go on live, so it'll be recorded. There's going to be one new real campaign every week. All right, so there's going to be a real campaign every week. All right, so it's going to be 5 total over the course of the training, because when I'm trying to teach you traffic grants, trying to teach you ad sonar, trying to teach you Facebook, I want to show you like real campaigns, so that you can see exactly what it is. You're gonna have homework in between the sessions, and basically I'm gonna take you from 0 to $100 a day in profit. All right, it starts May 27th, so it's the week after next. So that's it. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that again, this is like the catch-22, because it's like people want to see a step-by-step campaign and everything, but if I show the step-by-step campaign, everybody's going to copy it. Like, exactly. Like, nobody, I'm going to be giving people ideas on different angles, different things to do, but nobody's going to do that. They're going to do is just copy exactly what I do. And it's going to quickly not work. Quickly. All right. And so then people are like, oh, it doesn't work. This doesn't work or whatever. So I can either do that. I can have like a class setting and have like lots of people in the class, and then lots of people copy it, or I can have one person pay me a whole lot of money, and then the campaigns are exclusive to them. So that's kind of like the catch-22. So what the smart people will do is look at the campaign, study the campaign that I build, and then build one, model it, build one like it. All right, but not the exact same thing, because that's what everybody else is going to be doing. You're going to be competing with everybody else in the class, and then once the ad gets out, the regular internet people will swipe it, so it's going to be a mess. So I'm just give me that warning. Everybody wants to see the real step by step, so I will do it, but keep in mind that it's not going to be valuable for long, because if everybody jumps on the same traffic source with the same placements, with the same ad, the same, it's just not going to last long. So the intent is to teach you exactly how to build a campaign. All right. Now, for the done for you, that campaign your campaigns and stuff that won't be shared, with everybody, so that you won't have the issue. But this class, we're going to give you one campaign every week, and that's what we're going to study as a class. We're going to study that campaign, and so like I said, it's going to be homework. It starts May 27th, and we're going to cover step-by-step campaign creation. Okay, and like I said, we're going to be using these 3 traffic sources plus a couple, like the pop under, a couple secret ones that I'm not going to talk about here. But we're going to talk about PPV, Facebook, media buys, offer selection. If you sign up for a CPA network, you log in. I mean, like, you see like 3, 4, some of them have over 1,000 offers. All right, so like, where do you begin? All right, so we're going to talk a lot about exactly where to begin, different types of offers that are good for various types of traffic sources. An easy landing page creation. So we're going to talk about, you saw the page that I had. So super easy. Now, obviously, we can make and not use better, more sophisticated pages than that. So we'll do some better ones. Like I said, we're going to help you. I have a full-time web designer on standby, ready to create whatever pages you guys are going to need. So you're going to have that. And also the tracking. We'll show you step by step how to do CPV Lab. That's the tracking that I use, and that's what I recommend you use. So that's what I'm going to show. But I'm also going to show you how to do it in a more simplistic way um, on Split Test Rockstar. Okay, so just in case you're not in a position to get CPV Lab just yet, but you should because you're saving money for this because it's a real business. But if not, I can still show you. I can show you on Split Test Rockstar. And that's in testing too. I mean, that's how you're going to be testing. So going to get that. Also going to get optimization and scaling. Okay, so once we get up to the point you're making $100 a day, well, even before you get to that point, you got to, you're testing various things, testing different ads. You might be testing different landing pages. So you got to know like when to stop testing what. Okay, know which ads to pause and how to get profitable, how to get to that first $400 a day. Then once you get the $100 a day, I'm gonna teach you how to scale to $1,000 per day and beyond. Okay, because it's all about building a money machine. Okay, your job. I'm gonna teach you how to build a money machine. So that's your job from now on out. Is going to be you're a money machine builder. And so the money machine might be a small money machine. You might only put in $50, and it might spit out $100. You put in $3, and it spits out $9. Okay, so but once we get that, then we make the money machine bigger and we scale up the money machine. That's one of my specialties. And so I'm going to teach you all about that. Let's see. And we're going to talk about list building the email cache because look, you know, the money is in lists. You probably already know that. You probably have heard that. And so, one thing that you should be doing as a newbie is starting to build a list. All right. Because I mean, as far as longevity in your business, I mean, that's probably the most important asset that you can build. All right. So we're going to teach you how to build a list profitably, how to build big lists fast that you can monetize for years, and how to make automated cash from your list 24/7. All right. This is something that Rico has perfected. He's expert in this type of endeavor. So and take it from me. I mean, just look at the power of it. I mean, like I just thought of this. I just sent out this the email for this webinar yesterday. Sent it to my list, and here it is. Less than 24 hours later, and I have like a few hundred people on here. So that's good. That's good. That's good to have. All right, and some more email tricks. We're gonna talk about that. Okay, so yeah, so anyway, so you don't know how much all this stuff is. Now look, I'm not even gonna just do the whole countdown thing. As far as the value, I mean, I've done several 8-week workshops, and those have been they were $15,000. I think one was 13,000, and those were 8 weeks. So 5 weeks, you know, 1997 is a real bargain. I mean, so just compared to that much that people, I mean, literally paid 14, 15, or between 13 and $15,000 for this already. All right, so you got it for 1997, and like I'm always, like I always say, but do you agree? I mean, like if you could even if the worst that could happen, if you just were able to make $100 per day, I mean, that's after less than a month, you paid off the $2,000, right? So I mean, this is like you buy money at a discount because and trust me, if you really apply yourself to implement, you're going to make way more than $100 a day. But let's just keep it super conservative, $100 a day, 20 days, this is paid off. So that fair? But wait, there's more. I always say money loves speed. All right, money loves speed. So for the first 20 people gonna get the Newbie Rockstar system for $997. All right, less than $1,000. All right, look. I'm trying to. I really want as many people that can be in this to get into it. So I wanted to make it an affordable price. I mean, because I really, 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 you know, I just, $50,000 in coaching, 30,000, $15,000 workshops. Normally keep things on the higher end, but I honestly, obviously still want to make money with this, but I really want to help people. Okay, I really want to help these people, these newbies that are, want to put in the effort, they want to put in the time, they want to learn. They just don't have a good way to do it or anybody to learn from. So I want to solve that problem. Because if you're not part of the problem, you're part of the solution. I mean, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. I'm a part of the solution. So I wanted to, do this intense, workshop, but not have it like super expensive as well. So there you go, newbierockstar.com. Go get it, claim it, grab it now. First 20, $9.97. Thank you very much. I answer some questions. Let's see here. Um, Link, please. Oh, newbierockstar.com. Sorry. Newbierockstar.com is the link. This is a good price. I agree. Well, there'll be help verifying if my campaign is set up. Campaign setup is correct. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We will help you. Definitely help verify your campaigns are set up. We teach how to hide your campaign from box of ads and other spyware programs. The ones I know how to, yeah. Some I don't know how to do it. But but yeah, some of them, yeah. I got some tricks. Let's see. Will this offer be open until Monday? As I have some transfer some money, blah blah. Yeah, I mean it'll be open Monday, but if the first 20 have gotten it, then it's going to 1997. But you can still get it. How much we're gonna need to get started? I mean that's a good question. Like again, if you don't have, if you're gonna do traffic vans, that's $1,000 right there to deposit for the traffic. So, I mean, if you have it, that's fine. Do it. If not, I wouldn't sweat it because we're gonna be talking about ad sonar and Facebook as well. I mean, let's put it this way: like we're gonna talk about traffic vans right off the rip, but we're probably gonna be done with traffic vans after week one. Okay, after week two, I mean, I'm not saying we're going to be done because we're going to circle back and check the campaign and stuff like that. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not planning on spending a whole lot of time with traffic vans. But you basically just need money to buy traffic. I mean, and to buy CBB Lab. So CBB Lab, I think is like, I don't know how much it is, like 200, 300, between $200 and $300. And then if you have if I have $1,000 of traffic, be good. $500 you could work. I mean, whatever traffic budget you have, you can make it work. So but that's basically what you need. You need money for traffic. All right. I think at Sonar, minimum deposit maybe like $200. Facebook, they don't have a minimum, so But I think ad Sonar might be $200 minimum. So if you got $200, if you can spend on traffic, you got to start there. Done. Got the deal. All right. We offer payment plan. I don't have a payment plan at the moment. No. If I've already purchased iMobile tracks, I mean, you can use iMobile tracks. That's fine. I mean, you can use iMobile tracks. All I'm saying is that the examples that I'm going to be using are going to be on CPV Lab. So I mean, CPV Lab and iMobile tracks are pretty similar. So if you know how to use iMobile tracks, then you won't have a problem. So no, you don't say you don't have to use CPV Lab. I'm just telling you that's what I'm teaching from. So if you're starting from scratch, I would buy it. But if you already have something else that you're using, then that's fine. You just got to track somehow. Let's see. Can we promote anything on AdSonar like we do with PPC, even direct linking, or they have difficult rules like Google? No, I mean they're not difficult at all. You can definitely direct link. I've direct linked to video sales letter, direct link to other things. So they're not very restrictive at all. which is part of the reason why I want to teach it. Let's see. Yeah, or some people say about access to traffic vans from other countries. I mean, look, I'll put it out there. Like if some of you guys want to get together and actually, open one together and put your money together, that's fine. But bottom line is one person's credit card is going to go in there. And so, so you have to, trust the people to pay you or whatever. But, if you got three people to split $1,000, um, I mean, that's what I would do if I was from a country. I mean, because it's not like if I had a spare account, I would let you use it, but I mean, I don't. So, so yeah, so I would say if you're from another different country, like maybe find somebody that's from an accepted country and then, you know, make a deal. Uh, Hi, Greg. I want to ask you how your training is different from other training courses. The people I personally took training course from Ivan Ong and KJ Rocker. I paid a hefty fee, but they teach very basic stuff, how to set up new campaigns, offer selection, etc. I want to know what makes your training different from them. They all have, I mean, I don't know anything about Ivan and KG Rocker's training, so I can't really say it compares. I mean, my main thing is that I'm going to show you real campaigns. I'm going to show you real campaigns, and making real money that are, being spent on real money. Um, so, that's all I can tell you. I mean, I'm going to, and again, my whole goal is to have you making at least $100 a day. I mean, I think a lot of people make more than that, but, I want to keep it, kind of low and conservative and just be like, you know, um, this is, I mean, it's going to be step by step. This is how you do it. And these are going to be, real campaigns that you can actually see, and experience. So, and the other thing too is that I'm going to be teaching this with the expectation that you're going to continue learning from me and get to some advanced stuff where you can make, ridiculous amounts of money, if you apply yourself once to, which I don't know if, these other training courses will do that for you because they're the people that are giving them, might not be making, 5 or 6 figures a day. So that's, main other thing is different is that it's me, and once you get these basics down, we can teach you how to make some real money. All right. Let's see. Greg, I am in. Thank you. Is getting banned part of the plan? No. Good question. No. This is all 100% white hat. All right. So anything we run on Facebook, like I was saying, like there are actually some offers, various groups of offers that you can run on Facebook as an affiliate, and they don't care one bit. They like it, whatever. So no, this is not going to be about black hat, no cloaker, no nothing. No, this is all white hat. So no, getting banned is not part of the plan. But good question, Austin. Appreciate it. Let's see. Is software included in this course? No. I don't know what software you mean, but no. Will I be able to pay 1997 on May 26th, or that be too late? Um, yeah, you can still, yeah, because that's the day before it starts. So I mean, yeah, as long as you pay before then. Will I get login info other than email from Legend Group? No, you're not getting any login info yet because there's nothing for you to log into yet. Um, so not not yet. So like I said, it doesn't start till the 27th. So we're gonna I'm gonna send everybody an email. Um, everybody an email like tonight. And then with some further instructions. How to pay with 2 credit cards. How much do you want to pay on each? Like, what was it? Like half? What was it 97? Like 500 on each? Hey Rico. Oh, I forgot to do refunds. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, this is a yes, this is a 100% money back, satisfaction guarantee. Basically, when I have the class from May 27th to um, whatever June, whatever 5 weeks in is. So yeah, I mean, so if you're not satisfied, you're not happy, you can do a refund. Let me see if Rico is here. Oh, I muted him. Rico,
Yeah, what was the question?
hey, can you make a link that is for $500 for like a two pay? Just
Okay.
make one link, and then they can just pay twice.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right. I mean, will you have a Facebook group or forum for this newbie group? Um, that's a good question. Yeah, we can do something. I don't think I want to do a Facebook group, but yeah, we'll do a forum. We'll have a what we're gonna have, like we'll have a little like a members area. I'll have the members area design next week, and so you can log in, and then that's where we'll put all the recordings. And I will see about putting a forum in there as well. We could probably put a forum in the members area. So yeah, that's a good question. If we don't succeed, what kind of support will there be to help us actually succeed? I mean, you're gonna have, like I said, you're gonna have members of my team, that are there to assist you. But you know, I mean, it's ultimately up to you. I mean, they're gonna do, what you tell them to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's ultimately up to you. I mean, but yeah, I mean, the support is there. The support is to help you with your tracking, to help you with your pages, help you with offers, whatever you need help with. Cool. Yeah, so can't do two payments. So yeah, Rico's gonna make a payment link for the two payments and like put it on the page. So as soon as he does that, so they said they're gonna cash out their 401k for traffic. Shit is losing money anyway. Yeah, you see, I feel you. All right. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned that this goes well with DNA Wealth Blueprint. They said people should take this first before DNA. I mean, yeah, it definitely does. I mean, because this is aimed at newbies. I mean, if you're like, again, intermediate, you know what's going on, you've run campaigns, this is probably not for you. I mean, this is for newbies, people that have not made any money yet. Or I guess if you have been online and you haven't made any money yet, then it might be good for you as well. Um, so, so yeah, so I definitely think it does go good with DNA. Wealth Blueprint. Um, delivery extra webinars after 5 weeks. Yeah, yeah, we'll at least have another webinar or two. We can kind of catch up and circle back with people and maybe answer questions that have come back. So yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we will have some follow up webinars. I don't know exactly how many, but that's a good. But yeah, I definitely plan on doing that. What is the support staff hired to do? Web design. I mean, they do web design. Help you with your campaigns, help setting them up. Stuff like that. It'd be nice to have a forum. Okay, we'll have a forum. Forum is happening. Consider it done. Those commission junction offer CPA offers. I mean, they offer. I mean, yes, and they offer. They have offers that are on a CPA basis or some kind of action model. So yeah, they have those. I paid $9.97 on a 5 YouTube video. It came back as 2,000 instead. Richard, email info at superfillerrockstar.com. Check on that. You're the only person that said that. Will this course be repeated sometime in the future? I don't know. Is lead impact okay to replace traffic vans? I mean, yeah, it is. Um, I just, I'm just telling you that I'm gonna be using traffic vans. Uh, there's no two payment link. There's a link for two credit cards. That's what we're doing now. There's no payment plan at the moment, so it's just going to be a link for two. Somebody wanted to pay for two cards. So yeah. So if you whoever wanted to pay um using two cards, email Rico at superphil@rockstar.com. He'll send you the link. Rico at RICCO at superphil@rockstar.com. All right, let's see what else we got here. Um, Thank you, Greg and Rico. I see how I will make money just based off today's strategies. You're very welcome, man. I hope you do. All right. Okay. So hey. Any more questions? Future. Blah blah blah. Teach grant right for Cal. All right. So yeah, we're good. So anyway, newbierockstar.com. Go check it out. Looking forward to it. Really looking forward to training some newbies and more importantly, getting some success stories. Getting some success stories. Look, because this is probably going to end up becoming a bigger product. So I'm really, 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 really interested in the success of this first class. All right, this first group that goes through. All right, so if you join now, I mean, you're going to get our undivided attention because we want to do everything possible to make you successful so that you'll be a good testimonial. You'll be making videos and you'll be like, oh, Greg, help me get paid and all that type of stuff. That's that. So now's the time to get in. All right. Plus, you hop in live. You get to ask questions. It's more interactive. It's more fun. All right. So get in. $9.97. This is a steal. A steal. I don't even like selling stuff that's cheap, but I want to help y'all out. I need a lot of success stories. So I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a great weekend. Holla. Peace.